Did you know Africa is full of surprises? It's a continent that many of us think we know, a land painted in our minds with broad strokes of savanna and sun. But honestly, its true nature is far more intricate, more varied, and more astonishing than one can possibly imagine. The stories whispered on its winds and carved into its ancient landscapes are, well, pretty profound. From the vast shifting sands of its deserts to the vibrant, youthful energy of its cities. My name is Ignatius Zunye, and I've spent a lifetime exploring the marvels of my home continent. Today we're uncovering 5 amazing facts about Africa that will blow your mind. These aren't just trivia, they're windows into the soul of a continent. So get ready for an expedition into the heart of amazing Africa. Our exploration will reveal a land of superlatives and unique wonders. It's a journey that promises to inspire, to educate, and to leave you with a newfound appreciation. Our journey begins in the north, in a place of immense scale and stark, breathtaking beauty. Here lies the Sahara, a name that evokes images of endless dunes. The Sahara could swallow the contiguous United States. It's larger than China, larger than Brazil, but it's not monolithic. It's a mosaic of landscapes. Great sand seas, the ergs with crescent dunes, rocky plateaus, hamadas that rise like weathered fortresses. Nomadic peoples like the Tuareg, the Blue people, have navigated trade routes for centuries. They understand its secrets, the locations of hidden oases and the subtle language of the stars that guide them through the night. And rock art depicting giraffes, crocodiles, and elephants in what is now the driest of lands. A silent, sandy sovereign whose influence is felt across them all. From the ancient, timeless desert, we now turn our gaze to Africa's people, a truly remarkable phenomenon. Africa is the youngest continent on Earth. Imagine a continent with a median age of 19. Over 60% are under 25. Not just a number. Human potential shores of Senegal, highlands of Ethiopia, markets of Lagos, tech hubs of Nairobi, more connected, more educated, more globally aware. Innovators, entrepreneurs, artists, young minds not inheriting, building, challenging old norms, demanding better governance, striving for prosperity and equity. The 21st century story of Africa will be its youth. Their success is the continent's success, a testament to renewal and hope. Our journey now takes us off the southeastern coast of the mainland, across the Mozambique Channel, to an island that seems to have sprung from a different world entirely. But its size is not what makes it so extraordinary. Madagascar is a world unto itself, a living laboratory of evolution, isolated from other landmasses for some 88 million years. When we say a species is endemic, we mean it is found here and absolutely nowhere else. Consider this staggering fact. Approximately 90% of Madagascar's wildlife exists only here. Lemurs leaping through the canopy, which line the famous Avenue of the Baobabs like ancient upside-down sentinels, and hundreds of species of orchids that bloom in splendid isolation. To walk through the forests of Madagascar is to feel as though you have stepped back in time. But this precious, one-of-a-kind biodiversity is incredibly fragile. Its survival is a critical test of our ability to act as custodians of the planet's natural wonders. We travel now from the natural world to the world of human intellect and history, journeying back to North Africa, to the heart of the ancient city of Fez in Morocco. Here stands a quiet courtyard, a humble fountain. This is the University of Al-Qarawiyyin, and it holds a title that might surprise many. It is the oldest existing, continually operating and degree-awarding university in the world. Long before the great universities of Oxford, Cambridge were established, not by a king or a sultan, but by a woman named Fatima al-Fihri. She dedicated her inheritance to building a mosque and an associated school. What began as religious instruction soon blossomed into a leading center for learning, attracting scholars and students from across the Islamic world and even from Europe. For centuries, Al-Qarawiyyin was a beacon of knowledge. Today, Al-Qarawiyyin is still a functioning part of Morocco's state university system. For our final revelation, we explore a facet of Africa that is perhaps its most defining characteristic. The continent of Africa is, quite simply, the most linguistically diverse place on Earth. It is a staggering thought that on this one continent, over 2,000 distinct languages are spoken. From the cliques of the Khoisan languages in the south to the Afro-Asiatic tongues of the north, Yoruba, Igbo, Amharic, Hausa. For many Africans, being multilingual is not a special skill but a simple fact of daily life. Individuals often speak their local mother tongue, a regional lingua franca like Swahili or French. Many smaller languages are at risk as globalization and urbanization accelerate. Each time a language falls silent, an entire way of seeing the world is lost forever. Preserving this extraordinary linguistic diversity is one of the great cultural challenges of our time, a mission to safeguard the myriad voices of humanity. Our journey today has offered but a glimpse into the profound depths of the African continent. We have stood in awe of the Sahara's vastness, felt the vibrant pulse of its youthful population, marveled at the unique life on Madagascar, touched the ancient stones of the world's oldest university, and listened to the echoes of its thousands of languages. These are more than just facts. They are invitations to look closer, to learn more. Africa is not a single story, but a magnificent living library of them. The continent's story is one of resilience, of adaptation, and of ceaseless innovation. Its ability to be simultaneously ancient and modern. It is a continent that has given the world so much, from the very origins of our species to countless contributions in art, science, and culture. The exploration never truly ends. If you enjoyed these amazing Africa facts, don't forget to hit subscribe for more surprising stories. Thank you for joining me, Ignatius Zuniga, on this expedition. Until next time, keep exploring and keep wondering.